Alright, we'll set up our Windows 10 client now. Set our region, keyboard layout. Alright. Now we play the waiting game on this. Actually, I'll pause the recording and we'll actually maybe not. Might be soon done its little thing. Actually, I'm gonna usually these type of installs when I do them on here it takes a lot longer. This is actually zipping along. Must not be a lot of people using the Azure from the school this time. Okay, you can download the latest and greatest features, which I usually recommend people doing. However, we just need a quick and dirty client for this install video. So we'll go skip for now. This was a client machine, I would be installing those updates. I might even do that too through Windows Update once we get into Windows. Personal use. You can connect Windows 10 to your Outlook account or any other Microsoft account, which most people do that to use multiple devices and services. However, most machines that I've set up for most clients, we use offline account for security purposes and limited experience. I'm going with user 1. Put in our secret code for this. Now, security questions are a fairly straightforward thing where it will validate your user identity based on the questions that you put in if you ever need to change your password. However, this is a quick and dirty one for this purposes of this video. No, decline, don't use, no, no, basic, no. Alright, I will resume the video once this is done being set up. Alright, our client is up. Okay, another best practice you should do when setting up any client machine is check for updates. Can't stress this enough, is always check for updates with any Microsoft product. I don't care if it's Word or if it's something innocuous such as something you grabbed off the Microsoft Store, such as a fancy new calculator theme. Always run updates. There's usually bug fixes and security patches or even feature updates that they always hide in the updates. Look at that, this is getting a feature update. Alright. Once you're done downloading your updates and installing them, my little friend, I'm going to give you a static IP and connect you to our nice server client. Okay, 82 2%, install. Okay, I will resume the video once the updates have been all installed. Something I just noticed that we forgot to do, we forgot to set our time zone. Always set your time zone too. Used to be able to do this directly as Windows was installing with Windows 7 and Vista. For whatever reason, Microsoft changed that. I don't know why, but this is Bill Gates' world and we just live in it, I guess. There. Let's check our updates, see how they're coming along. Feature updates just motoring right along. Cool. Imagine you'll need a reboot in a minute. Always with Microsoft, every update you do requires a reboot. Alright, we'll set our IP address to its static. We're going into the network settings. Okay, this is going to be 192.168.0.11. 192.168.0.10. 192.168.0.10. Okay. Doop doop doop. Yes. Go properties, advanced system settings, computer name. Change to CL1 member. Sith.lan, and then we go OK. Administrator at Sith.lan. Should prompt us to restart. Error was designed. What? Okay, I'm gonna have to do a little troubleshooting, it looks like. See what's going on there. Alright folks, I figured out the problem was. Apparently when I rebooted the machine, the feature update, for whatever reason, did not finish installing. I gave it another little reboot, and it went through the installing the feature again and connected no problem, as you can tell. So we are up and running and connected to our server as part of the LAN. Alright, since we have that done, I'm going to go into the server here and we're going to create some users. We're going to go Tools, Active Directory Users and Computers. We right click on Users and we go New. And we scroll down this pop-up menu to User. Alright. Jean-Luc Picard. J.L. Picard. And yes, I might have been watching Star Trek earlier. Give our user a password. Next. There. We have one user. We're going to create a second user. Jordy LaForge. G. LaForge. However, However, we're going to make him change his password. Next login. Finished. Now, on our client, we're going to log out and we're going to log in as one of our new users. We're going to go sign out. Alright, other user. JLPcard at sys.lan. And it's going to load up our user's account. So now we're playing the waiting game for it to finish setting up our user account. I'm also going to show you how to disable a user account in a few minutes. While our user here is logging in, we'll go back in. We'll create another new user. New user. Q. Username Q. Give him a password. K. Now we go into our client machine. We're all logged in and everything looks all pretty and good to go. That's fine. Now, we're going to log off our user. Now we're going to log in Q. That's sys.lan. It's going to go through its thing and get everything all set up nice and pretty and ready to go for this user. This might take a few moments. Interesting. Oh. Okay, it's almost there. Okay, they're all nice and logged in and happy as can be. Now, we all know what type of person Q is. Not somebody we'd want to have access to any accounts. So I simply right-clicked, and I disable the account. I can choose to re-enable the account. I could add it to a group. I could reset the password. I can do a bunch of other little tasks too. Disabling an account isn't instantaneous. If the user's already logged in, they can stay logged in. However, when they sign out and try to log back in, it'll tell them that their account has been disabled. Okay, I'm going to log in as Jordy LaForge this time. Should prompt me to change my password. And in we go. And in a few minutes, this user will be online and in their account, happy as can be. I don't know why that feature update hiccuped when I installed it. Usually this stuff doesn't happen. However, stuff like this can happen from time to time. Hell, I remember a time when we were using Vista at one of the places I was working at. We were installing one of the service packs. We ended up having to blow the computer away because it got locked into a continuous reboot. I had to do it over from scratch after pulling their files. Okay. This concludes this video. Hopefully you found it informative and useful. And in another video, I will show you how to set up a DHCP server, as well as clients. Shut down our little server here.